Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So today I want to do a get ready with me featuring the new Anastasia Norvina palette. I just really love this palette, so I want to give this palette its own moment. So I'm thinking what's better way to do than like a full face get ready with me, so you guys can see how I use the palette as well as all the other new stuff that I recently purchased from Sephora. So yeah, if you are interested in how I get this look right here, just please keep watching. Okay, so the first step will be priming the skin. So for me, I am going to use the Almond Rosica. This is the Hungary cream water, and I got it during the Sephora sale. I just heard about it so many times online, so I'm like, okay, let me just give it a try. And this one is a little bit pricey. This is $50, but I got it for $40, so I think that's a good deal. And this one supposedly has a lot of really good ingredients, which will not only help hydrate your skin, but also like control like aging and all that kind of property. So yeah, let's try it on my skin. So first impression wise, it smells really nice. It has a very light scent, which I really like. I felt like it's very fresh. So yeah, that's pretty good. And moving on, we're going to use the Drunk Elephant Sephora Day Serum. This is, one of my favorite serum because it's super lightweight, but also very effective because it has a vitamin C into it. So it can really help brighten your skin and just moisturize your skin even further. And it is super lightweight, so it's very easy to apply. I'm also applying it along my neck because you have to protect your neck as well, just like this. To blend it out, I am going to use the new Nurse Jamie Uplifting Roller. So I got this one during the Nordstrom sale, which is really good because I've been eyeing this for a while. Ever since Tardy recommended, I just want to try it. So I'm so glad that I finally got this one. And I am going to roll it up my neck like this. It feels really cooling, so I really love that feeling. It feels super nice. I couldn't be happier because it's just very nicely made, and then they have all the little beads to really like massage your face. I just feel like it's never too early to start, caring for your face, especially when it comes to depuffing and all that kind of stuff. My sleeping schedule is not really the best, so sometimes I can feel like I'm very like puffed up. So I feel like this comes handy. So yeah, that's what I'm using next. And then moving on, we're going to do the eyes. So for the eyes today, I am going to use the Sunday Riley Autocorrect, which is great. I'm going to just apply like this around my eyes and then buff it out. I love the fact that it's a pretty potent cream, so it will really give your under eye the nourishment it needs. So that's that. Now for the lip care, today I'm going to use the Hourglass lip oil. So this is what it looks like. I believe I bought it during the April Sephora YB sale. So here is inside, you just push it out, and then that's the lip oil. And you just apply it like this. I love this lip oil. It's non-sticky. It feels really nice, and you can tell it's a very like potent lip oil. It's not some kind of like a watered down lip oil, so it's really good and I like it. Alright, after the serum, I still want a little bit of moisturizer because I am going to go out later, so I want my skin to be able to have enough hydration. So I'm going to use the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. So this is what it looks like. I love this one. I have already tried it and I love it. So here, that's what it looks like when you pump it up. and it is just so lightweight. It's almost like as lightweight as a serum, because I feel like usually serum have a lighter texture, but this moisturizer is super lightweight, which is just amazing. And on top of that, this is a pretty good line, because I remember back in the day they have the yellow, you know, color, and I love that one. I remember I bought it in the airport. I just love it. But I just felt like this version, the newer version, is even better because it's just that much more lightweight. One of my complaints about the older version is that sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too much. So I'm so happy that they came out with this new one, because it's just really hydrating. So it's just really, really good. Alright, moving on to the primer. So today I'm going to use the YSL CC primer. This is a color correcting sunscreen primer, and I'm in the shade Lavender. So this one will help combat dullness and yellowness, because I do have yellow undertone. So for me, lavender color will help brighten my overall complexion. And to apply, I'm going to use the Eco2 blender. I'm going to moist this one using my Evian water. This nozzle, this is the aerosol nozzle, so it's really like easy to apply. So Morphe has the same nozzle, and if you follow me for a while, you know that that's my favorite nozzle. So yeah, we're just gonna wet the blender, and then we're going to apply. Is what it looks like. I think my complexion definitely brightens because of this primer, and I love the fact that it's very lightweight and also it's very easy to blend. It's not like a super pigment lavender where you have to blend it out, otherwise you might have like a weird discoloration. So I love this primer. I know it's pricey, but I feel like if you really want it, you can buy it during the Thanksgiving Sephora sale, because it's worth it. And also this is a pretty big bottle. As you can see, actually use not that much to cover my whole face, like twice, as well as my neck. So I really think that it can last you a really long time. So I love this one. I highly recommend. Alright, moving on, let's do the foundation. So for today, I'm going to use the new Cosmetics CC Oil Free Matte Cream. So this one is the new version, and it's a matte version. I really, really love it because I have combination skin. I have oily T-zone, so all I ever wanted is to have like a good, you know, matte foundation, but also not too full coverage, because I don't have bad skin, so I don't really want to like do super full coverage. To me, I just don't feel like it's necessary, and it blocks my pores, and also sometimes it's not really natural in like a, you know, normal setting. So I love the fact that Cosmetics come with this matte. I just really love it, and I love this color. So here is what it looks like. Mine is in the shade light medium. I think it's a good shade, so let's apply it. I'm just using the same sponge. I love this Eco2 sponge. I just feel like if you're like on a budget, or you just don't want to pay $20 for a beauty blender, you can consider this one, because it's just amazing. Look at that. Look at the whole full face. I love this finish. It's just super natural. Like, I don't even feel like you need to use concealer if you are going for like a natural look. So I'm going to just pump a little bit more, just to do it like mainly underneath my eyes, like the triangle. So I'm going to skip concealer today, because I don't feel like I need it. I love this finish. It looks so pretty. Like, I just feel like I can just go out like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are in a rush to go to work, you don't need anything else. You just go out like this. I feel like it's enough. So it's super fast, and then it's super convenient. So to set my face today, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever loose powder. I love this loose powder. I got it during the Sephora sale as well. They're just so good. And you have a powder puff. So I'm going to just use a powder puff because I love this powder puff. And the powder is super finely milled, so I don't even feel like you need to like buff it out in the end, because it's already pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do this. And also don't forget to set your neck, because, you know, the foundation on your neck can slide as well. voila, the whole face is done. I really love how this look turned out to be. It just looks super fresh, but also really well put together. So yeah, I love it. All right, moving on to the eyes. So first we're going to prime my eyelid. I am going to use the Fenty Beauty eyelid primer. It looks like this, and then it has an applicator. I really love that because I just don't like to use my finger. And also this primer is super lightweight. It's not sticky at all, which is awesome because you don't want too sticky of like a primer. I personally feel that way. So that's what the primer looks like. I'm going to use the Morphe E10 just to blend it out. So this is what it looks like after blending it out. Also, I'm going to set on my eyelid. So I'm going to just use the same Makeup Forever powder, and I'm going to use a Wet n Wild brush just to dab it on my eyelid like this to set it. So this way the eye primer won't slide off. Alright, now we're ready for the start of the show. Today is the Anastasia Norvina palette. So here is the packaging looks like. It looks super pretty. I love the purple. And when you open it up, here is the palette. It's the same texture as all her other eyeshadow palette, which I appreciate the consistency of it, even though this is very easy to get dirty, but I don't care at this point. And I love the purple. I just think it's so pretty. And once you open it up, here is the inside looks like. Those are the colors. To be completely honest, I'm not like blown away by the color scheme. I feel like if you do a purple, you can do it better than this. I know there are some like purple and fuchsia, but I feel like you could put a little bit more like purple or a more like adventurous purple right there. So to me, this is not like a blown away palette, if that makes sense. That's also the reason why I almost didn't get it, but then the sales associate kind of pushed me on that direction. But anyway, I got it, even though I'm like, you know, kind of like that way. So anyway, it also comes with a brush. I actually love her brush. I don't think the brush is like poorly made. It's actually a pretty good brush. You have one side that's stiffling, one side is for like, you know, packing on the shadows. So I love it. And I am usually use the brush because I just think it's a good brush. So all right, let's get started. The first color I'm going to put is base because everyone needs a base, right? I'm going to pick the color right here and then put it out. It looks really pretty. I love how this looks like. I love it. And then moving on, we're going to use Incense, which is this kind of a brownish shade right here. So we're going to just apply it all over the lid. I love the pigmentation of the shadows. So far they're performing really well, but I had to point out that there are fallouts. Look at that. Look at the fallouts right there. So if you care about like the fallout issue, there are fallouts right there. So just so you know, it's not really like the best of quality that, you know, almost like Modern Renaissance. I still don't think it's compared to that one. I still think Modern Renaissance is the best, but this one is not as bad as Subculture, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going to apply Incense on the other eye as well. So here is the base looks like, and moving on, I am going to pick up the color Soul, which is this kind of like a blue purple shade. I'm going to apply it along my lash line. This shade blends really well, and I love the pigmentation. And it is a pretty unique shade, I have to say. I feel like this shade is almost what sold me on the palette because I don't think I have like a blue purple shade like this. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'll give this palette a try. And yeah, I love this color. So let's blend out the other color. That's what a blend out looks like. It looks pretty nice. I wouldn't say this is a look, but I love how it blends out. So let's move on to the next shade. I'm going to use slush though. I'm going to use my finger. I just think that shimmer shade performs better when you use your finger. So I'm going to just put in the middle of my, and blend it out a little bit. This is a beautiful shade. I really love this shade. I think this is pretty and it looks really pretty using the finger. I don't know if it will have the same result if you're using a brush, but using a finger is really nice. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is the reason why this palette is attracted to me. It's a purple theme. So yeah, I haven't done purple in a long time. And this looks really pretty. I am going to go back to the shade Soul. I want to deepen my lash line using the Soul so that it's more like a, you know, dimensional look. I'm going to just apply it along my lash line. So yeah, this is a good look. And to finish off the look, I am going to apply a little bit of the shade Dazzling right here, right in the center of my eye. Just a little bit so that we have a little bit pop of color. Okay, so not too bad this look. And so far I love this palette. I think if you really love purple, you should check this one out. But I believe there are dupes out there, or you can buy like single shadows to have the same, you know, color scheme. So it's not really like a must-have in my opinion. But for me, I'm a makeup junkie. I just love collecting like collections, so I personally love it. And yeah, I love how these colors perform. I know that I only use a few of them, but I love how they perform so far. And to be honest, that's the color I'm probably going to use the most. I usually don't use like too deep of a shade because I don't look good in smoky eye look. So I'm mostly sticking to like lighter shade. So the shade I tested out so far all good. And I want to swatch Wild Child for you guys because this is another like pink purple shade. So here is what it looks like. It's not the most pigment shade out there. I think this shade can do better. I think this is a little bit powdery for a shimmer shade, to be honest. I think they can blend it out better, but that's just me. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking about this palette and how the look I created. So moving on, I'm going to do some eyeliner and I'll be right back. Alright, moving on, I am going to use my eyeliner pen. So I'm going to use the one from Tom Ford. This is a dual end pen, and this side it's like a bigger tip, and then on the opposite side it's a smaller tip. I really love this pen because I just think it's so easy to use and the application just so smooth. So yeah, we're going to just apply it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks really good, and as you can see, my eyes just, you know, opens up immediately. So I just love it. I think it's good. I'm going to just apply a little bit more just to get a more dramatic look out of it. Alright, so for the lashes today, I'm going to use the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I love this mascara. This is a really good one because it just opens your eyes so much, but it's still very natural. So I recommend to ladies who want that natural but also lengthening look. This is a good option. Alright, so that's the lashes looks like. It's really pretty. I really love it. It's natural but also kind of dramatic, so it's kind of like melodramatic, I guess. And I just love how it looks. And I'm not going to apply fake lashes today because I have already like opt for a more natural look. So I'm going to just use some bronzer, and for today's bronzer I'm going to use the Lorac Tantalizing Baked Bronzer. I bought this from Amazon. Actually, when I saw this online, I just want it, but then when I received it, I just realized how big it is. I'm like, I feel a little bit duped. I think this one is less than $10, so it doesn't really matter. And also this is super cool. This is like open like this, you know that. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild P75 brush. This I think is a highlighting brush, but we're going to apply bronzer as well because I want a natural bronzer. I love baked bronzer because I feel like they already have shimmer baked into it, so it's not like completely matte, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not super like matte, so I love that about it. How do you guys like it? I personally love it. And also I'm going to blend it out using my Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. So I'm going to just blend it out like this. So yeah, this is a look right here. I think it looks pretty good and pretty natural. Who says you can't have purple eyes with a natural look? Says nobody. Alright, moving on to the lips. So today I am going to use the Huda Beauty Demi Matte Liquid Lipstick. So here is the shade right here. It is called Feminist. I love this color. I just think it's so pretty. And I'm going to line my lip first using the Koke Cosmetics Warm Nude shade. I love Koke Cosmetics and I love their lip liner. It's just so good. And here is the inside looks like. Let me swatch it. Look how pretty that is. Such like a pretty nude. And also it's a twist up, so you don't have to sharpen it, which is really good. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Alright, so that's what it looks like. It might not show like it's full color because I still have the lip oil on, but it's really pretty. And let me apply the liquid lip. Alright, so this is the lip color looks like. I really like it. I think it's super nice. We're going to do our brows. So I'm going to use the Brow Contour Pro from Benefit. So this is the 4-color contour brow. So first I'm going to use the lighter shade to shape my brow, and you twist it up like this. Super convenient. I love this shade. I think it's super nice. And also if you want an easy look, this is enough. You don't even need to do all the other extra steps, and that's what I'm going to do. So lastly, I'm going to set my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I have said numerous times, so just trust me on this one. Alright, voila, that concludes today's look. I really love it. It's a super natural, yeah, a little bit sultry kind of a look. And I love this Norvina palette. I just think it's really pretty. And yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!